Ghost Raiders on Guadalcanal, Episode 5, Rescue and Retaliation. Sergeant Johnson and Private Taylor's Key 45 crashes onto the deck of the U.S. aircraft carrier, sliding to a halt with a screech of metal. Miraculously, both Marines emerge from the wreckage, badly bruised but alive.
Taylor, you all right?
Yeah, Sarge, just a bit shaken.
We need to find Smith and Simmons. They were right behind us.
All hands, brace for incoming. We have enemy aircraft approaching.
Johnson and Taylor scramble to the edge of the carrier, scanning the turbulent waters for signs of their comrades. Their hearts sink as they spot the wreckage of the second Key 45 in the treacherous surrounding waters.
There, in the water. We need a rescue team now.
Sarge, we've lost contact with them. They could already be dead for all we know.
We're not leaving them behind. Get a boat ready, now.
As the rescue team readies a boat, a new threat emerges from the depths. A Japanese submarine surfaces, its deck guns and torpedoes primed for the attack.
Submarine! All hands, man your battle station. Taylor, get to those torpedo launchers.
The aircraft carrier's crew scrambles to fend off the incoming Japanese Zeros and the surface submarine. The air is thick with tension as bullets and shells tear through the night.
I got word that the torpedoes are loaded, Sarge. Give the order.
Fire at will. Take down that sub.
The carrier's guns blaze as they fend off the Zeros, while Johnson and Taylor work frantically to launch torpedoes at the enemy submarine.
Direct hit. We got the sub.
Keep firing. We need to make sure it's out of commission.
Suddenly, a deafening explosion rocks the carrier. The Japanese submarine, thought to be sinking, fires a last desperate torpedo that strikes the carrier's hull.
Brace for impact!
The torpedo rips through the carrier's hull, causing catastrophic damage. Fire breaks out as water floods the lower decks. The crew is thrown into chaos.
Sarge, we've been hit. We're taking on water fast.
Get to the damage control teams. We need to contain this.
As the crew fights to save their ship, the true cost of the attack becomes apparent. Several brave souls are lost in the explosion and the ensuing chaos.
We need medics here. We have wounded.
And the dead. Make sure they're honored. They gave their lives for this mission.
The surviving crew members work tirelessly to stabilize the carrier. The air is thick with the weight of loss and the determination to carry on.
We can't let their sacrifice be in vain, Sarge.
We won't. We fight on for them. Men, load the torpedoes and take down that sub once and for all.
With one final barrage from the U.S. aircraft carrier, the Japanese submarine is engulfed in a massive explosion, sinking beneath the waves. The remaining Zeros retreat, leaving the carrier in a tense silence.
Is the rescue team ready? We need to get Smith and Simmons.
They're ready, Sarge. Let's move.
The rescue team speeds towards the downed aircraft, hearts pounding as they search for any sign of life. Meanwhile, back at the wrecked Key 45, Private Smith and Corporal Simmons struggle to free themselves as the plane begins to submerge.
Simmons, we need to get out of here. The plane's sinking fast.
I'm trying, Smith. The hatch is jammed.
Come on. We can't die here.
Here, give me a hand with this.
With one final push, the hatch bursts open, and Smith and Simmons scramble out, gasping for air as they break the surface of the water.
We made it. But we're not safe yet.
There, the carrier. We need to signal him somehow.
Hey, over here! Hey, help!
As Smith and Simmons wave frantically to get the attention of the approaching rescue team, the rescue team is blown to bits by Japanese patrol boats emerging from the darkness, flanking the carrier and closing in on the downed airmen.
Simmons, they're coming right at us.
We Gotta fight them off. There's no other choice.
The Japanese soldiers leap from their patrol boats onto the sinking plane, weapons drawn. Smith and Simmons brace themselves for a desperate fight.
We can do this, Simmons!
Stick together. Take them down.
Smith and Simmons engage in a fierce hand-to-hand combat with the enemy soldiers, using every ounce of their strength and training to fend off the attackers.
Behind you, Simmons!
I've got him. Watch out on your right.
Through sheer determination and teamwork, Smith and Simmons managed to overpower the Japanese soldiers, seizing control of one of the patrol boats.
We did it. We took the boat.
Let's turn these guns on the others.
With their newfound weapons, Smith and Simmons opened fire on the remaining Japanese patrol boats, aiding the carrier's defense and turning the tide of the battle. However, the U.S. carrier's guns, unaware of their allies in the Japanese boats, opened fire in their direction.
Simmons! Friendly fire! Dodge!
Hang on.
The patrol boat veers sharply, dodging the friendly fire. Smith and Simmons narrowly avoid the carrier's barrage, their swift maneuvers keeping them just ahead of the onslaught.
Simmons, we need to get on the U.S. radio frequency and let them know it's us!
Got it. There's the radio. Let's hope this thing works.
This is Corporal Simmons of the Ghost Raiders. Do you read? Over.
Simmons, is that you?
Affirmative, Sarge. We've commandeered a patrol boat and are engaging the enemy.
Excellent work. Keep it up and return to the carrier as soon as you can.
With communications established, the carrier's guns fall silent as the crew now recognizes their comrades. As the battle rages on, Smith and Simmons fight off the enemy patrol boats and any remaining Zeros. Their relentless assault crucial to the carrier's defense.
We're holding them off! Keep firing!
We've got this, Smith. One more pass.
With the combined efforts of the Ghost Raiders and the carrier's crew, the Japanese patrol boats are destroyed, and the remaining Zeros are driven off.
All clear. Smith, Simmons, return to the carrier.
Copy that, Sarge. We're on our way.
As the two Marines return to the carrier, the Ghost Raiders reflect on their narrow escape and the fierce battle they had just endured. The war is far from over, but for now, they've survived to fight another day. To be continued.